From calling the Irishman out for manhandling her to inviting the MMA star to join OnlyFans, OnlyFans boxer reveals Conor McGregor's dirty truth. Yep, here's another thing to add to Conor's long list of controversies, because Ebony Bridges just told fans that she was manhandled by the UFC star. Come on, Conor, this guy's doing everything but trying to make a comeback to the octagon. Ebony and Conor bumped into each other when they were ringside for Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron's world title fight in Dublin in May 2023. It was quite a shock seeing McGregor having the time of his life at the event, while his fans were trolling the hell out of him for delaying his comeback to the UFC. The Irishman was seen posing with the OnlyFans boxer, and pictures of them cozying up made a lot of rounds on the internet, while sending the fans into a frenzy. Nothing new for Conor, right? This guy's been stirring controversy like no other this year. A fan commented on the Irishman man handling the Aussie in all of their pics, to which Ebony replied, "I felt like he was. Not gonna lie, LOL. Okay, Ebony, we'd like some more insight into what happened." Well, McGregor's naturally a pretty aggressive person, so this definitely isn't the first time fans are seeing him manhandle someone. Hold your horses, because this isn't the only thing the star said. Ebony also said that she'd have sex with the Irishman, and it made fans raise a lot of eyebrows. The pair's friendship has definitely been making all the buzz in the fight world, but Ebony's statement definitely took things to a whole different level. The Aussie said, "He's lovely. Me and Conor have been talking for a while. He's always supported my career." She further went on about how their friendship dates way back, and that they've been supporting each other online for quite some time. Turns out, Conor's been trying to invite the Aussie to Ireland for a long time now, and they share a nice and healthy friendship. Well, it was all good. But Ebony's statement about her having sex with the UFC star definitely rubbed fans the wrong way. And hey, is Dee Devlin hearing all this? I want to know if she approves of this friendship because things are looking sus. Ebony revealed that the pair met for the first time at Taylor and Cameron's fight, and it looks like she was starstruck by the Irishman's presence. She said, "He's awesome and so effervescent. He has that energy. When Conor walks in the room, he lights it up and he's very inspiring." I gotta say, for someone whose entire career is going down the drain, Conor still has it in him to starstruck fellow fighters. Not only this, but he's still out there promoting events, because what business did he even have being at the game in Dublin when there are a million other things on his plate? Guess you can say the Irishman misses being close to the cage, because he's been showing up ringside a lot lately. Conor's been cheering Katie Taylor from the sidelines for a long time now, so it wasn't a surprise when he showed up to hype up the event. I'm sure Eddie Hearn was happy about it too, but here's the thing. He could have rather paid a visit to USADA to discuss his comeback instead. Yeah, the Irishman has been showing up everywhere rather than where he actually needs to be, and he's doing everything he's not supposed to. Someone asked him what he got from his pics with Ebony Bridges, other than some bad PR and headlines for manhandling an OnlyFans star, when a meeting with USADA would have sealed the deal on his comeback fight with Michael Chandler. Come on, Conor. Chandler is locked and loaded to give a warm welcome to the UFC. And while we're on the topic of Conor's recklessness and controversies, here's one more to add to the list. The Irishman is being labeled as an alcoholic again, and that's all thanks to the whiskey bottles he can't put down while he's ringside at games. For someone who's supposed to step into the octagon for an epic comeback bout soon, all this drinking is only going to make things worse. Here's the thing, Conor's got his very own proper number 12 whiskey brand, and in attempts of promoting it, he shows up with a whiskey bottle everywhere he goes. The Irishman has had problems with drinking before, and it looks like he's going down the same spiral again. Does anyone remember all his controversies from 2018? When he was accused of having a drug and alcohol problem? Well, his list of controversies in 2023 is even worse, so it won't be a surprise if McGregor tells us his alcohol problem is back. The fighter made a whole Instagram post about quitting alcohol ahead of his comeback bout, but the fight world didn't take his word on it, and McGregor's still gulping whiskey bottles wherever he goes. Plus, he's even pouring new flavors of his whiskey to contestants on UFC's The Ultimate Fighter, and it's raising a lot of questions in the fight world. Is McGregor even fit to make a comeback? That's something to think about. But first, the Irishman's got lawsuits to deal with. Yep, you heard that right. Conor's accused of assaulting a woman at the NBA Finals Game 4 between Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets. And oh boy, it's looking really bad for him. The Irishman went to the NBA game to promote his new plant-based spray title. And first of all, let me tell you, the promotion went horribly wrong. The MMA star donned a red tracksuit, and went on the court during halftime to announce the new spray and ended up sending the Miami Heat's mascot Bernie to the hospital. Yeah, that classic left hook is known for sending people to the ER. Who even thought it was okay to let the mascot fight McGregor? But that's not the only thing that went wrong that night. The same night, a woman accused the star of assaulting her in the men's bathroom at Kaseya Center. And she even said the whole arena and NBA security were in on it. This one's still under investigation, and there are a lot of plot holes. There are videos of the two hanging out, and they show McGregor following the lady to the bathroom. But there are also clips of them partying together after the alleged incident. It's hard to know who's telling the truth. And of course, the Irishman says it's nothing more than a shakedown. Yep, he's denying it and is ready to prove his innocence in court. Miami Heat isn't even willing to wait on the verdict, and they're already dropping the athlete from their title partnership. McGregor's spray was an official sponsor of the NBA team, and they were going to have the logo on their jersey too in the upcoming season. But not anymore though. That's a multi-million-dollar deal going down with the dirt, all thanks to the Irishman's reckless behavior. I hope he knows that he's losing it all. Conor's making headlines for all the wrong reasons, and the fight world is losing respect for him. Soon the UFC might want to do nothing with him too. Yeah, I know he's Dana White's favorite fighter, but you know things are going to change if he brings the promotion bad PR instead of PPVs. The UFC president was hoping that the Irishman's presence would turn the tables for the Ultimate Fighter. The show's got a rep for being boring, and no one really watches it. But even McGregor couldn't turn the needle, and the ratings aren't through the roof like White hoped. Now, it could be that the show's doomed for failure, or maybe no one cares about McGregor anymore. Let's be real, he hasn't stepped into the octagon for nearly 2 years, so the MMA world hasn't seen much from him. All we've seen are controversial headlines and endless lawsuits. Oh, and of course, how can I forget the star's anger outbursts on social media? If things go on like this, Conor's comeback might not even make him the big bucks he was hoping for. That's gonna hurt Chandler a little more because he was looking forward to the big payday. But hey, Ebony Bridges has got the solution if McGregor's ever running short on dollar bills. She invited him to join OnlyFans, and she said he's considering it. Ebony said that she loves inviting people to the platform because it pays a lot of money, and she doesn't want celebs missing out on it. The boxer shared that people look down at OnlyFans and put it in a bad light, but she says the app isn't bad. It's just an opportunity for celebrities to share exclusive content for fans while making a lot of money on the side. Plus, the star reminded everyone that the content on OnlyFans doesn't always have to be R-rated. Hold on tight, because you might see McGregor's OnlyFans account in the upcoming days. So there you have it. From inviting the MMA star to join OnlyFans to calling the Irishman out for manhandling her, this was all for OnlyFans boxer Ebony Bridges revealing Conor McGregor's dirty truth.